Welcome back to the Hillbilly RV channel. Today, working on this Class A motorhome. Come out here last week and looked at this thing. Big slide room on this side over here. It's a power gear. Of course, it's been bought by Lippert like everything else. Room don't move. Customer has changed a motor and gearbox combination because he found one of the gearboxes broke. The ears that mount it were broke. He replaced that. Still no go. He replaced the main control board, and we'll be over there in a minute. Still no go. I come here last week. As far as my diagnosis could go, is I checked voltages, and we had good voltage on the main control board. I found a couple of the smaller control boards. Seemed like there's one for this big room. There's one for a room over here. Check voltages there, check the fuses on those. Seemed good. That's as far as I could go. That was the end of my knowledge. And called Lippert. Lippert said, "Oh, you got to program that board, that main control board." I was like, "Okay, great. How do we do that?" And they said, "Oh, you got to buy this programmer. Pricey programmer." So we're going to try this today and see what happens. What's going to happen? I don't know. Is this going to fix it? I don't know. The guy at Lippert assured me that it would fix it. That's really all I know. So we're going to get started, and we're going to take y'all along. You'll see whether we're hero or zero today. It's a fine line, you know. Fine line. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right. Hopefully you can hear me okay. We've got the engine running and the generator running because the instructions tell us to have the engine running. Here, this is the main control board for the slides. Here is the programmer. They call it a, what is it they call it? It kind of has a funny name, seems to me like. The programmer Teach Pendant. This is the instruction sheet. It's even got pictures. You know, hillbillies can't read very good, but we can read pictures. So it's a good thing they gave us some pictures. This is the part number for that programmer. For you techs out there, because Lippert won't sell this to the general public. Why? Don't really know. But that's the dealio. So we're gonna start reading these instructions and get this programmer plugged in. Give us a long cord, so I guess we can go to the other side. It may make some more sense here in a minute to you. But maybe it won't make any sense at all. I don't know if it's going to make any sense to me. I'm just going to go ahead and start reading these instructions, get this thing hooked up. It's got two connectors. Apparently they don't want you to lose that one because it's just looped through the other one. Step 1, make sure all obstructions are out of the path of the slide out ring. Locks are in the stowed position or retracted position once it's flat against the slide off. Because this actually has those electric locks on the room. Oh, run the coach engine to verify that we have battery voltage. We have already done that last week. Start connecting the programmer. Insert the controller into the harness. This is the end with the two 4-pin connectors into the connector labeled switch programmer on the slide out control board. See figure 1, page 2. Switch program. Switch program, there we are. So we have to unhook something here. So unhook this. And we hook this. And then we're just going to carry on like this. I'm going to read each step, do the step, and then we'll be back. I'm not gonna make y'all watch all this. Yeah, I can't seem to find some components on that board that I need to find, so I'm gonna call technical assistance and see if they can help me out. We're working on a slide room. The customer has replaced some parts on this. He's replaced a motor and gearbox assembly. He's replaced the main control board. The old board was a 140-1249. Talked to you guys last week. I looked at this last week and was told that I needed to get the programmer for this board. So I ordered this 140-1176 programmer, Teach Pendant. And I'm here today to program this thing. And the board that he put in there does not have the field reset buttons. Well, that's the old one. The new one was your part number 368828, and it does not have the reset buttons on the front of it. Or not that I've been able to find. Man, it looks the same. It's got all the same connectors. It's all labeled the same, but there's just no buttons to push to so I can program it. So Brent, our original problem was the room doesn't move at all, and even the locks will open, you know, when you push the extend button, but then they will not even lock back when you retract. But the room never moves, and you know, I expressed that last week, and I was told we need this programmer to program this thing, to program the new board. Would you agree with that or not? This thing has, I believe it probably has one other room that is controlled by this controller, I'm thinking, and it works fine. It's just the big room doesn't move. Yeah. Does it? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Nope. I was just told we needed this programmer, so that's what we did. Like I say, the only thing the switch does is it will open the locks, and that's it. The room doesn't move in or out, and it will not re-engage the locks. Yep. Well, I'm back here looking at it again, and oh, wait a minute. Maybe there's a piece of tape over it. Hang on. I didn't see that silver tape. There they are. It's covered up with a piece of silver tape. Yeah, they're there. Okay, yeah, they're there. Okay, yeah, I see them now. You know, I mean, I thought it was weird last week that the room didn't move, but they wanted me to just program the board. I didn't understand. I mean, I just had to order that Teach Pendant. I'd never seen one before. And when I read the instructions, I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's our problem. It's not out of time, it just don't move. Okay, can you send me a diagram of that? Because all the wires coming out of that controller are black. If I have to end up, well, now they're colored. Yeah, they're colored on the other side. Oh, there's an inline fuse there too. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. If you could send me some paperwork over on this, I'll do some more checking. Well, since I am here by myself, though, I think I'm going to use the I'm going to use the Teach Pendant to see if I can move that room, and if I can, then I'll try and figure out why I can't run it using the coach switch. Well, after talking to the guy at Lippert, I came back here and looked again. I found the buttons I was looking for. They were underneath a piece of aluminum tape and well hidden. But after talking to this guy, I wish I'd talked to him last week instead of the guy that I got, because he's not confident that this is going to fix this. He seems to think there's a wiring issue, you know, between the switch up there and this controller, or the switch itself. So I'm here by myself. Customers walked up to the Tamarack to get something to eat. So I'm actually just going to use the touch, or the Teach Pendant, programmer Teach Pendant, to see if I can move that room. And then if we can move it with this, then we'll try and figure out why we can't move it with the switch inside. So let me get this thing into programming mode. You need a paper clip to do that. Hold these buttons for 5 seconds. $1,001, $1,002, $1,003, $1,000. Oh, wait a minute, slipped off. It'll make it real easy to get to them buttons, of course. Nothing's easy, right? 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Okay, got that. Now they gave us a nice long cord with this, so I'm going to run this over to the other side of the coach and see if this room moves at all. Now that I got the Teach Pendant run over here, we'll see if the room moves. It does move, but it seems like one motor's running in, one's running out, which we can program that. We can change that. So let me do some more head scratching here and see what I can figure out. Bring it back. Oh well, that was anticlimactic. Hopefully I got some video of the room actually going in and out. I don't think I did, but I could run it in and out with the Teach Pendant. Finally figured out that thing had 4 motors on it, and one of the gear packs is bad on one of the motors, so it was just jumping and catching and carrying on. So we quit before we really tore something up. The customer had told me that he was going to have that gear pack fixed before he brought the motorhome back for me to look at, so I was a little bit shocked that it was not fixed. And he decided that he was going to go ahead and do some more diagnosing, get the gear pack fixed, and then he was going to take it from here. He was just wanting me to help get him started in the right direction, and I think we did that. We figured out quite a bit about that room. Like I said, we could get it to go in and out. I did not get it on video. We did run the room in and out 2 or 3 times with the Teach Pendant, so you know it would work. And that board does need programmed, and we just couldn't finish doing it because that gear pack was so bad. Yeah, we did what we could did. So y'all did what you can did. Go down there, leave me a comment, a criticism, a concern. Tell me what an idiot I am. You know, whatever you want to do, and I'm gonna try not to get a bee in my mouth, and I'm gonna go up the road and fix another one, and Hopefully we'll fix another one. Y'all have a fantastic day.